Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? It's your boy, G World 7 Space D, at it again on a beautiful Tuesday, day after Labor Day. And I'm just going to talk about week one of college football. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, you did too. Yeah, but for real, the games are tight, very enjoyable, very close. Start out Thursday with Ohio State winning. Indiana played them tough. They hang in there, they hung in there, but eventually Ohio State pulled away. Indiana's a very good team. You can see they have improved, but their defense still needs improvement. But they put up a good game. Purdue looked like they had improvement in the game against Louisville Saturday night. I didn't expect that game to be that close, but Purdue put up a good fight. Louisville this Saturday will play North Carolina. My I was really impressed with the Michigan win over Florida. The speed of the Michigan defense really impressed me because so many times in years past when Michigan would play a team from the South or the West Coast, you can tell that they didn't have the speed to compete with them. But this Michigan team showed a lot of speed on defense, but I'm still worried about that quarterback position. I'm not sold on Spate. He doesn't really impress me. I mean, he seems like in big games he tightens up, does goofy things, throws off his back, and throws a lot of interceptions. So that is the weak spot. But they have a good running game, good receivers, big receivers like they usually have, and a very fast and athletic defense. So I look for Michigan, Ohio State, and Penn State to really dominate. Michigan State defeated Bowling Green, beat them comfortably, but I'm not sure on them. The verdict's still out on them because I don't know about their. In years past, they've had good defense, but I don't know about do they have the defensive team speed or the defense shutdown like Michigan has, Ohio State has, and Penn State has. I enjoyed the Alabama Florida State game. DeAndre Francois will be out for the season, but since Florida State recruits well, they should have the next man step up. But it's going to be a big hurt for them. They probably initially would start off with running the ball more and doing some bubble screens here and there, but then eventually it'll open up for the quarterback. I believe it's going to be Blackman. So, but I will pick Clemson right now as the leader, the team to beat in the ACC. I haven't seen all the teams yet, but I'm gonna go with Clemson right now since they're the defending champion. They're the ones that you know I can see right now as favorite to win the ACC. Virginia Tech looked good. They have a good defense as usual. The defense is not as good as Michigan defense, but they had a very good defense in that West Virginia game where it went down to the wire. Texas A&M and the UCLA game where they were up by 34 points and they lost the game in the fourth quarter. That is sad. Now one of the board of people on the board want to have Kevin Sumlin fired, which is ridiculous. He's had 8-win season, but to have the guy fired because you don't like the way how they end their seasons, I understand that. But to sit there and say you want the guy fired after one game doesn't make any sense. So that's overreacting. If I was a recruiter, I would not even step foot on that campus. Wouldn't even go near that campus. The Tennessee and Georgia Tech game last night. I listened to most of that game on the radio, but I watched some of it. I want to say this. People have been talking about Butch Jones getting fired. I don't think he should be the one on the hot seat. I think Paul Johnson should be. I don't understand why that man still is coach at Georgia Tech. They run the triple option. I'm serious. That is an offense that's been done since the 80s, really. Because most players today want to get to the league. Top receivers, running backs running an I, quarterbacks. Your best player's not going to go there because they have a coach that run a triple option. It's nice for the military academy, service schools, but for a big-time university and a big-time conference at the ACC, you having the coaches run a triple option here in 2017, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, if I was a young recruit coming out of high school and I want to go play, I look at Atlanta and say, oh, that's a nice place, big city. But I wouldn't go to Georgia Tech as long as they have Paul Johnson as his coach running the option. That's a very outdated offense. I mean, you can win some games here and there, but they're never going to compete for the national title. Georgia Tech won a national title back in 1990. They were a premier football program back in the ACC then. This was before Florida State joined. Now, they just a middle of the road program or a bottom feeder. People keep talking about how they're tough and this and that, but they upset Florida State a couple years ago. But or maybe might have been last year, I'm not sure, last year or a couple years ago. But still, they will never compete for the national title as long as they have Paul Johnson as a coach and he's running the triple option. You're never going to do that. This is not 1985 Jamel Holloway running Oklahoma's offense. Remember, Oklahoma had problems beating Miami running that style of offense. So they had to have Miami lose against Tennessee, I believe, that year. Then Oklahoma ended up beating Penn State. So all I want to say is this. Paul, if any coach needs to go, Paul Johnson needs to go. But week 1 of college football was great. It tells you why the game continues to grow from a regional game now to a national game. And I enjoy myself watching all those games. But I said before in past videos that I'm going to talk about football in other countries, because I watched a game a game that was in July with the Netherlands playing against Spain, and you can look at it on YouTube. You just type up the Netherlands and then Netherlands football, American football in the Netherlands, and they had the Netherlands playing against Spain. It was a pretty good game. So it has all 4 quarters, and they broke it down, and like they had the 4 quarters, but they broke it down like in 10 to 15 minutes, little highlight reel. So it was pretty good and exciting to look at. So I was looking at that. It was a game that Germany had this past weekend. I'm going to try to look at that one today, and I'm going to try to talk about that by the end of the week. Some European international football that is played around the world. But talk about Europe and Brazil, their football, what they call American football, or gridiron, Australians call it. So, if you got any interest in it, I'm going to talk about that. Like I said before, their quarterback play can be improved. It needs some improvement, but they're pretty good. When it comes to running back position, they have some pretty good receivers and defensive linemen in the secondary, but just the quarterback play needs to be improved. But all in all, no, it's pretty exciting. The speed has gotten better. I enjoy watching the French. Was it De La Flash? So it's pretty good football. I'm out here, like I said, in the West Pullman Woodlands, out here in the 500s on the south side of Chicago. There's people out there cutting down some of the tree limbs. And this is a beautiful setting. Beautiful setting. Here in the far south side of Chicago, nice neighborhood, the West Pullman area of Chicago, predominantly black. It's nice, beautiful setting, beautiful homes. The kids are back in school. It's their first day of school in some of the public schools. Some of them went to school a week ago. So, because with them charter schools, they go at a different dates. The dates are different. And it's just, it's an okay day. It's like about 68, 69, 70 degrees out here. So it's pretty beautiful, pretty nice. I wish it was hot. But yeah, West Pullman, like I said before, is not far from the south suburbs. Like, in fact, Riverdale is near here. Riverdale, Illinois, and Dalton and Harvey, Illinois. So, but it's out here in the far south side, Chicago. Beautiful setting, beautiful people. And I love it. And I just love the setting. I want to say again, I'm going to talk about coming up week 2. I'm going to talk about my NFL picks, but I haven't watched anything from the NFL because I don't really like how Colin Kaepernick is being treated and the Ezekiel Elliott case. So I don't get down with that. To me, that's just another form of racism that the NFL has, treating these young brothers like little property. I know they're athletes to get paid, but hey, okay then. Peace and love. My time is up.